not gonna be able to get through this video. Okay. Hi guys, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. I've not posted a video in forever. To be honest, I've just been very inconsistent in general over the past year or two. If you go back and watch my videos, there's like always a lot of gaps in between my videos. It's been a while since I've really been super consistent with my YouTube channel, and that sucks. But so much has gone on in my life over the past few years, and I think I just haven't been able to kind of separate. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I guess the easiest way I can put it is sometimes it's hard for me to just like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. You know, my usual upbeat, peppy self. When I'm going through hard times in my personal life, like it's a little hard for me to jump on camera and show that enthusiasm that you guys are used to in my videos. And I honestly don't want my videos to be negative. I think I allow a lot of the things that affect me affect everything else in my life, which is not good. So I guess I've always chosen to just not post or film when I'm going through stuff, I guess. This is so weird. I honestly never prepare before I start filming, so I just like go off on tangents and I don't even know where I'm going with most of the things I'm saying, or like my thought process is a little all over the place. But I miss making videos so much. I've missed like interacting with you guys, so I just have to like get back out here and start doing the things that make me happy. With that being said, as you guys know, I had a daughter and she's doing amazing. She's growing up so much, you guys. I post her sometimes here and there on my Instagram story if you guys follow me on Instagram. She's obsessed with the horses. She loves them so much, and the dogs as well. And she's just like, she's like my little bestie. She brightens up my day every single day, and she's like the best thing ever. But back to this video. You're here to hear about the horses, to hear some updates. I asked you guys to send me some questions on my Instagram, and I'm gonna answer them today. But as you guys can tell from the title of this video, I don't want to like leave it at the end and like make you guys wonder and wait to find out. Oh my god, I'm making this so much, it's not that dramatic. So as you guys can tell from the title of this video, why am I getting emotional? So I know that the title of this video is probably scaring a lot of you. I really just wanted to sit down and just talk and share a little bit about what's been going on in my life these last few months. Obviously, I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but as you guys know, I have 3 horses. If you followed along on my YouTube channel for the past few years, I got my first horse, Crystal, when I was in high school. And then I rescued Brandy, and she was the first horse I ever trained from scratch. And then a stallion got loose and bred Crystal. So I now have Journey, her baby. So I have 3 horses, and I've always been, oh my god, why am I getting so emotional? What the heck? Shake it off. I'm not gonna be able to get through this video. Okay. So I've always been the kind of person that any animal I get them with the intention of keeping them for the rest of their lives. It's always been hard for me to just like buy and sell animals or give them away and stuff like that. Like I see them as my family. Oh god. Like I just haven't been able to get rid of any of my pets in my life. But I would be lying if I said that, you know, I wasn't struggling, you know, having 3 horses on my own and being a new mom. Becoming a mom has changed my life in so many ways, and I love it. I'm obsessed with my daughter. I love her so much, and I wouldn't change being a mom for anything in the world. It's the best thing ever. It's a love like no other. It's hard to explain unless you have your own kids. But yeah, becoming a mom has kind of changed my life, as you can expect. And I don't really have the support that I thought I would have, and I haven't been able to work in the way that I used to, not just with my YouTube channel and social media, but even in my job outside of social media. If you guys follow me for a long time, you guys know, but I'm an aspiring actress, so I do a lot of commercials for TV and print. A lot of you guys have DM'd me saying you've seen me, so you know, I haven't been able to work as much as I used to. My daughter's not in daycare, so I've been a full-time mom 24/7. So it has been a little bit of a struggle for me to get back to working and, you know, making money like I used to, but it's never crossed my mind to get rid of my horses. If you guys have horses, you know they're expensive. I cannot get through this video. Oh my god. I'm sure you guys know how expensive owning horses can be, but it's never crossed my mind to sell them or get rid of them. However, I also don't want to be that horse owner that like lets things go too far. You know, a lot of times you see these neglected horses that people just don't want to sell, but they can't really afford, so the horses end up suffering. I don't want to get to that point, and of course, if it ever comes to the point where they're suffering or I can't afford to feed them anymore, I would make the hard decision of finding them an owner that could better take care of them than I can. However, I am not there yet. I'm not giving up. I know it's crazy for one person to own 3 horses. I mean, that's a lot. But when I got them, like I said, I made the promise to keep them for the rest of their life. But I did want to be honest with you and share that with you guys because you have followed along on my equestrian journey for years. I've shared so much of my equestrian life with you guys. And a lot of the opportunities that I've had are because of my horses. You know, starting this YouTube channel changed my life in so many ways. In ways that you guys will probably never know, but you know, they've opened so many doors for me and have created such a big community for me here on YouTube, you know, sharing their life and all the crazy things that have happened. So I owe it to them to not give up. I know that eventually my daughter is gonna start school. I'm gonna have more time for me to get back to work. So I just gotta hold off a little bit longer so I can get back to work. She's gonna be starting daycare soon, and I'm super excited for her to make friends and socialize, and she's gonna have so much fun, and I'm gonna be able to get back to work, you know, my work outside of social media, and also putting more time into YouTube and making more videos. So if you guys have been wondering where I've been, hopefully this video clears some of that stuff up for you. And I also wanted to say thank you to you guys for always sticking around and loving the horses as much as I do. So that's a little honest update on what's been going on in my life. It's really hard for me to just make videos and pretend like nothing is happening without sharing a little bit of the hard stuff. And I'm not sharing this with you guys for pity or anything. Please don't feel obligated to do anything. Just by watching my videos and liking my videos and commenting and interacting with me on social media is enough. With that being said, I thought I would share with you guys some of the things that I've changed to better make owning horses a little bit more affordable. Not everyone is balling. Some of us are balling on a budget. And even when I first got my horse, I had to do a lot of stuff to keep her. You know, I was a teenager, so I did most of the stuff myself. So I have learned a few tips and tricks on how to make owning a horse more affordable. So I thought I would share with you guys that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that I kind of attempted switching their feed. If you guys have watched my video for a long time, you know that I've always fed them big alfalfa blocks, and I've put it out in the pasture for them, and they get to eat 24/7. So these are like huge 500-pound compressed bales of alfalfa. They're priced by weight, and they're pretty pricey. So I had to kind of figure out a new feeding regimen that would make it a little bit more affordable while still maintaining their health and keeping them at a good weight. So I talked to a lot of people. I asked you guys on Instagram a few months ago. I talked to friends that I know, and I decided I was going to try feeding them coastal, putting a big round coastal bale out there for them. And coastal is a little bit controversial. A lot of people say that it's dangerous for horses and causes colic. And then I also hear people have have been feeding Coastal for years. My friend has fed her horse Coastal for years and they're fine. I drive by farms and you see Coastal round bales out there with horses. So I decided to take the risk and switch them over to Coastal. So obviously I didn't do it cold turkey, you know, I did a little bit of a process. I started feeding them alfalfa pads, like individual pads, while they had the Coastal round bale. Then I started feeding them like a scoop of cubes and some grain with the Coastal round bale. To be completely honest, I mean, nothing bad ever happened. I think I did that for about a month or two, the round bale, and they were great on it. They ate it, they liked it. But as far as keeping weight on them, it didn't really work too well for Crystal. But then again, Crystal's always been my hard keeper, you guys. You don't understand how hard it is to keep weight on Crystal, especially in the summer. Brandy, on the other hand, she gets fat off of air. So I really had to figure out a way to work out my budget because, you know, Brandy did not need access to alfalfa hay 24/7. I was wasting money there with her because she does really well on just regular TNA. She didn't need all of that. So I tried the Coastal round bale and it was great. They were great on it. Nothing bad happened, no colic, no anything. Of course, I did always give them some alfalfa cubes. In my head, I just figured that would help with digestion because they say that Coastal causes impaction. I just figured, okay, I'll give them cubes as well. And they were great. No colic, no anything. However, when it came to Crystal, she was looking really, really, really thin. Journey was kind of in between. He definitely keeps weight better than Crystal, but he's not as easy of a keeper as Brandy. So he's kind of like in between. So I did the Coastal for a few months and just Crystal was just losing way too much weight. And Brandy was just like eating non-stop. So I decided to then switch over to alfalfa cubes. So that's an option for you guys if you are feeding really expensive hay and you're looking to cut down, maybe look at different hay options. Of course, always try to gradually switch so that there aren't any negative side effects to your animals, like you don't want them to colic or anything like that, so always try to switch slowly. After I did the Coastal round bales, I decided to try alfalfa cubes. So I would give them a full bucket of alfalfa cubes in the morning and a full bucket at night, and I would soak them a little bit. And again, Brandy was doing great, Journey was doing okay, and Crystal was just losing weight. So in conclusion, what I'm doing now when it comes to feeding is I've decided to put Crystal in her own little paddock and I've given her her own 500-pound block of alfalfa. So she's in there by herself and she has access to the alfalfa 24/7. And you guys, that is the only way she's ever been able to keep weight on or look good. But then again, I was wasting so much money because Brandy didn't need that and Journey doesn't need that. So they were eating up this hay block and I was having to buy it so much, so many times. But now with just one horse on it, I feel like I'm getting more bang for my buck. So that's what is happening right now. Crystal's in her own little paddock with her alfalfa block all to herself and she's slowly gaining that weight back. When it comes to Brandy and Journey, I am currently feeding them TNA. So I give them a pad in the morning and a pad at night, and at night I also add a scoop of cubes. I know a lot of you guys are gonna probably recommend that I start feeding grain, but grain is a little bit expensive depending on what you feed, and they can also colic if you give them too much or they eat too much. I don't know. I've only ever fed grain when they've been in training or like in work where they're constantly being ridden and exercised and they need a little bit of that extra energy, weight, whatever. So right now they have not been ridden in a long time. Journey's way behind on his training. I've not done anything with him, in case you're wondering. That's one of my updates. Another thing that I've been considering as well is the possibility of boarding. So I have a few extra stalls. Well, there's technically 4 stalls and I have 3 horses, but as you guys know, my horses have always been outside. So I've honestly just been considering renting out the stalls to someone. I've thought about that possibility. However, it makes me a little bit nervous. Just to have someone that I don't know here, you know, having my daughter around and having a possible stranger makes me a little bit nervous, but you know, there's always a background check, you can do all that stuff. So I've honestly been considering that. Also, to be completely honest, a lot of horse owners are very picky, and as you guys know, I've always been like the let a horse be a horse kind of person. Like I've always just thrown my horses out to pasture, given them their food. Like I've never been really picky. I know that there are horse owners out there that are super particular with their horses, so it has also made me worried about boarding horses here that might add a lot of extra work. And with having my daughter and all this stuff, you know, I don't know if I could handle the extra work. Of course, I would be cleaning the stalls and feeding the horses every day, but I'm talking about any extras. I don't know. you see, I overthink everything, you guys. I think about a lot of things, and I think sometimes I just overthink and overcomplicate it. Like it's not that big of a deal. People bored all the time. Like it's not that serious. So I am considering doing that. So that's another option I've been looking into, because I go out there anyway to take care of my horses. It wouldn't make a difference adding a horse or two to feed and clean. So something for you guys, if any of you are boarding somewhere, this is something that I did in high school. I actually used to trade working at a boarding facility for free board. So I would clean stalls, I would feed horses, and in exchange I was able to keep my horse there for free. So that was something I did back then. Right now this is not a boarding facility, so that's not an option for me, but if it's something that could help you guys, I thought I would share it. I did that for I think a year or two when I lived in South Florida. I would go every single weekend. I think it was like 30 stalls, so I would clean 30 stalls twice a day. By the time I was done, I had to restart. I would feed 30 horses morning and evening, and that's how I was able to afford my horse. So those are a few tips and tricks I thought I would share with you. If you guys have any tips and tricks that you think would help me out right now on making owning horses a little bit more affordable, leave them in the comments below. I could use all the help I can get. Any ideas, I'm open to them. But yeah, I don't plan on getting rid of my horses anytime soon. I'm trying my best to keep them. I'm not giving up yet, but I thought I would share that with you guys. Now, moving on to a few of the questions that you guys have asked me. One of the questions here is, am I still going to do YouTube? And I thought this is a good one to answer really quick. I love YouTube, you guys. I know that everything right now is like short form content, and your girl is falling behind. Like I haven't been able to jump on the bandwagon of like short form content, because I just love YouTube videos, like long YouTube videos where you get to chill and turn it on and just watch your favorite creator. So I still want to do YouTube. I still plan on doing YouTube. I'm honestly been just so hard on myself about the fact that I haven't been able to be as consistent as I wanted to be. And I know I've already touched a lot on why and what's been going on, but looking into the future, I am planning on coming back 100%. You know, once my daughter starts daycare, I'm gonna focus a lot of my time back on social media, because I love connecting with you guys. I love sharing my equestrian life with you. So yeah, I still plan on doing YouTube. How are all of the horses? The horses are doing pretty good. They're a little bit like abandoned over there. They definitely need a grooming session. But they're happy and healthy and doing well. Summer has been tough on them, so they're definitely a little sun bleached, and Crystal, of course, always gets thinner during the summer, and especially with this whole feeding regimen change, but she's back on her alfalfa and should be looking better soon. Are you gonna release any videos of Journey's training? All right, my camera stopped recording. What was I talking about Journey? Okay, so I definitely plan to make a series for Journey as well when I start training him, but like I said, right now, I don't have the time, and you know, I have tried doing some stuff with the horses with my daughter, but I am too scared. I feel like it's a little bit dangerous to have her around while trying to work with the horses or anything like that. So I've just decided that the time will come. I just have to be patient. Journey's gonna be fine. When I do start his training, I'm sure he's gonna catch on really fast. He's a really sweet boy. Oh, there's so many amazing questions in here, but I feel like this video has been so long already. So maybe I'll film another video and just do like a whole Q&A. But for right now, I just wanted to share kind of like the biggest thing that's been going on and some tips on how I've tried to manage it or navigate it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Please like this video if you liked it. Help me get my channel back out there. I feel like I'm like abandoned in the depths of YouTube now. What's it called when you're not? I'm so irrelevant. I'm so irrelevant now, but anyway, thank you guys for watching if you did watch. Definitely follow my Instagram account if you guys want to keep up with me some more. I'm gonna start, I just don't want to make promises because I hate being that person that says they're gonna do something and they don't do it. So I'm gonna try to start posting more, and definitely follow my Facebook page as well. I think I want to start posting on there and kind of sharing some throwback videos. So I'll leave all of my social media accounts linked down below. And yeah, thank you for being vulnerable with me for a little bit and being open to kind of hearing me share some vulnerable stuff and be honest with you guys, because I always appreciate that when I watch other people's post content, you know, sometimes hearing the realities of things kind of makes you feel a little bit less alone. So hopefully you guys are okay with today's video. And yeah, I also, if you guys don't know, have another YouTube channel that I've posted a lot of like baby related videos a few months ago. I'll leave linked down below. It's just Cindy Valentina, and I also plan on posting again on there. There's so much that I haven't posted, things that I want to post. I think I have a video of my daughter meeting the horses for the first time. I haven't posted my birth vlog video, so that's definitely going to be the next video that's going to be going up on my other YouTube channel. So if you guys want to see me giving birth, obviously you're not going to see me giving birth but I did film that day, and my daughter's almost 2 now, which is crazy, and I still haven't posted her birth vlog. Like, what the heck? But even though it's late, I'm gonna post it anyway. So if you guys want to see that, definitely subscribe. I still plan on announcing her name. I haven't done that because I want to do it in a special way, but at the same time I feel like I'm overthinking it, and it's like she's almost 2, so I think I just need to forget about the whole making it special and just tell you guys in a regular video. Who knows? But the way that I announced Journey's name was so cute. Like, I did it with all the animals, and I wanted to do something similar for my daughter, but I don't think I can do such an elaborate thing anymore. So I might just end up sitting down and just telling you. So who knows? Make sure you're subscribed to both channels, and I miss you guys a lot. So thank you for checking up on me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.